So you want to be an entrepreneur, do ya? Is that so? You want that good life. You're paying for the meals, going on lavish trips. You want to travel. You want to own a yacht, driving beautiful cars, living in beautiful homes, doing pretty dang good and control life. What is up, my friends? Here we are. We are back. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship and the reality of what it takes to not only actually be an entrepreneur versus just claiming to be an entrepreneur. To build a successful business that is going to do multiple things to live our life. You decide what you're gonna do, okay? Being an entrepreneur is very different than being an employee. And a lot of people, they want to be an entrepreneur because entrepreneurs who become very successful have control over their time, they have control over their life, they have control over their money. But the reality of what it takes to get to that point is what most people are not willing to pay that price. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into it here, right now. When you're an employee, you get paid for the hours you put in, and you know that you're getting paid when you clock in. When you're an entrepreneur, you might work 40 hours a week and make nothing. In fact, that's a very good likely chance in the beginning, and possibly even for several months. In fact, you may spend tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, potentially in money that you don't even have, taking huge risks, putting your reputation and everything you are at stake for an idea. And entrepreneurs will not make any money unless they solve a problem, unless they create value out of thin air, essentially. So it's not an easy life. To live our life, you decide what you're gonna do, okay? Entrepreneurs work super hard. They might work 80, 90, 100 hours a week for several years before they are able to reap the rewards of that life of freedom. And most of the time, people do not have the backbone or the skill set, the ability to connect with people well enough, the ability to seize opportunities when they present themselves well enough to capitalize on the ideas that they have that can help improve other people's lives. Because that's essentially what entrepreneurs do, is they help improve the lives of others through either a product or a service. And a lot of people, they want to get into entrepreneurship thinking that they're going to get to just hang out, live the good life, do what they want to do. But that's not the reality. The truth is, to live our life, you decide what you're going to do, okay? You got to be very organized. You've got to be incredibly motivated, and you've got to be sophisticated if you want to succeed. You've got to have drive. Nothing comes free. Nothing in life is free. There are no free lunches. Everything was paid for by somebody. Somebody who did something. They paid a price. Entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. It's not something that you can just say, I'm an entrepreneur, and then proceed to be inactive. It requires, to become successful, a die-hard commitment to action taking in the most idle moments, in all the idle moments. Entrepreneurship is not for the people who are lazy and unmotivated. Entrepreneurship isn't for those seeking the easy road. It is a demanding journey that requires unwavering dedication and the relentless pursuit of success. So if you think you have what it takes to become an entrepreneur, you can start with nothing. And in fact, many entrepreneurs do. And in fact, a lot of times, to live our life, you decide what you're gonna do, okay? Starting with nothing is a secret ingredient in the recipe to building a successful life as an entrepreneur, but only because it backs you up into the corner and you have no choice when your back's against the wall. Entrepreneurs need mentorship. They need people in their lives who uplift them, help them grow, help them build their life, help them get the right perspective, help them see things and obstacles that others have paid the price already and can help them out. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you can't feel sorry for yourself. You got to get up and do the work. That's why it's so important.
Disclaimer: if you find yourself constantly blaming external factors such as the government, your parents, the school system, political leaders, poverty, depression, anxiety, the healthcare system, COVID, your boss, or even God for your problems, it's time to reflect on personal responsibility. While it's important to address systemic issues related to race, color, creed, and sexual orientation, it's equally crucial to empower ourselves to work towards personal growth and progress, even in the face of adversity. While external factors can indeed contribute to one's struggles, it's essential to recognize that you have the power to take control of your life and work toward positive changes. If this message makes you uncomfortable, or if you're not yet ready to face these truths, it may be best to seek support elsewhere. However, if you are open to self-reflection and personal growth, stay tuned for valuable insights and guidance.
To take care of the things that you can control. You can't sit around and be like, oh, I'm not motivated to go to the gym today. That's the least of your problems. If you want to become a successful entrepreneur, you have to take control of the little things in your life. Organize your life. And that's super important. If you can't organize your life, how are you going to build a multi-million-dollar business that's going to sustain and outlive your life? Look, I get it that depression is real, anxiety is real, but you know what? Get over it. Okay? Life is too short to sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Therapists are glad there are people who feel sorry for themselves because that's their business. You know what? Good for therapists. But you know what? Sometimes we need to get serious with ourselves. Look at ourselves in the mirror. You know what? It's not about unpacking things of the past. You know what? Let it go. This is a short life. You know what's happening. You wake up, you got a day to live. Okay? You eat some food, your body moves, you got thoughts. You don't need to dwell in a whirlwind of misery and negative self-talk. We don't need to sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. Okay, like, yeah, there are days when like we're a little lonely. We'd like to have certain things. But you know what? We got to work for it. What's new? Nothing is new. The sun goes around the earth every year. And okay, the earth is what spins. Okay, but that's not important right now for this conversation. What we're talking about is taking personal responsibility for your life, not playing victim, not playing I'm depressed, not playing I don't know my identity, not playing people don't like me, not playing people don't understand me. Look, it doesn't matter. You think too damn much about things that have no value. You know, care too much about the petty little things in life. We need to focus on the things that we can control. We can go to the gym if we need to. We can wake up earlier. We can go to bed. We can stop scrolling, comparing our lives to everybody else. Yeah, I get it. Like, life's not easy, but you know what? When you sit around for years feeling sorry for yourself, that's why your life isn't easy. Because you're in a rut. Get out of the rut. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Grow up. Take responsibility. Do what you know you need to do. Okay, life is not going to just hand you on a silver platter all the things that you want in your life. You have to go out and get it. You have to wake up in the morning, stop feeling sorry for yourself, get organized, come up with a plan, think into the future, think about how you want to live, think about what is important to you. They're called values. Build your character, okay? Character is something that we need. We need to forge character. It's like a hiking trail. It doesn't exist until someone creates it. You don't have character until you build it within your being. Character isn't going to the gym 1 or 2 times, 3 times, or even for 3 months. Character is when you have done that for month after month after month, and you continue to do that, and you wake up on your schedule, and you do your things that are important and that you need to do them. You do them because you have to do them. You're nice to people even when you don't want to be nice to people, because you're working on your interpersonal skills, on your relationship skills. You're building your self-discipline. Your self-discipline turns into character. You're building habits. Your habits become your way of living. Change. The fact of the matter is that you know what needs to be done. You just come up with excuses every single day. Change your thoughts. We have like 70,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of them are the exact same as yesterday. We need to start rearranging our thoughts so that they are building us up as our predominant thoughts. Our predominant thoughts need to be self-encouraging rather than self-loathing. Biggest hurdle we have to face in life is the man in the mirror. The way we talk to ourselves, the things that we do. We are so good at pleasing others, but when it comes to doing what we need to do for ourselves, we are the worst. I don't know why. If you plan to meet somebody at the gym, if it's me, for many years, I know that anybody can count on me. But the biggest issue that I had in my life was that I couldn't count on myself. If it was me that I had planned that I was going to go to the gym with myself, there's a good chance that I wouldn't show up. I would go to sleep that night, wouldn't be able to sleep very well, wake up tired, be like, not going to go. If someone was waiting for me, it was going to be there, meet me there, I would be there. No doubt about it. I would set my alarm early, wake up early, even if I didn't sleep good, because someone's relying on me. We need to be that person for ourselves. And so my message might be coming off a little strong, but the reality is, how long are you going to wait before you decide that you are worthy of making decisions for yourself? Make plans and follow them. Stick to them. Look at yourself in the mirror and not just look at yourself now, but look into the future of who you could be. You got to think at least 10 years ahead. Think about who you are going to be in 10 years with disciplined action, with character building moments stacked. And you know what? Be that person today. As close as you can, imagine who you could be in 10 years of discipline, and be that person today, as close as you can. And if you want to become an entrepreneur, you will be successful. Take care of the simple things in life, the common sense things, the how do you lose weight? It's obvious things. The how do you get bigger biceps? It's obvious. It's not about doing leg curls. If you want bigger biceps, it's about doing arm curls. If you want to get better at handstands, you got to practice them. If you want to be able to do more pull-ups, you got to start doing some pull-ups. Put some stress into your body. Build some density. Build a backbone. Go get your life. Entrepreneurship. That's what it's like. Okay? You're not going to pity-patty around, sleeping all day, watching Netflix all night, doom scrolling all night, going and living for the weekends, and build a life for yourself. You can sustain a life, you can manage a life, you can maintain your life the way it is, but you're not going to build an amazing life with the foundation that is solid as concrete if you live for the weekend, watch Netflix all night, doom scroll all night, live for instant gratification, be lazy. You can't make your hobby make you a millionaire. You have to do something crazy. for a long time. I call it a 10-year runway to the rest of your life freedom. 2 to 5 years before you make any money. Can you work for 2 to 5 years just scraping by, not buying things that you want? Only investing in things that you need. Working. Can you commit to that kind of life? That is the only way that you will succeed as an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter what century we're in. Your feelings don't matter. Get control of yourself. That's the only way. You need to change your perspective. When bad things happen, you got to get mad. You got to get sick and tired. You got to be fed up. That's the way to true north success. While you have peace, calmness, clarity, drive. So anyways, there's so many ways to live our life. You decide what you're gonna do, okay? And you do decide every single day. So good luck.